Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So before we jump into today's video, I kind of wanted to give you guys a little preface as to what today's video is. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be the boys' daily routine. The twins are 8 months old. They're a little bit over 8 months old. And so at this point, I pretty much have their routine set in stone. It has been this way for a little bit, and it's going to continue to be this way for a few more months, give or take a few things. And so I do kind of get a lot of questions as to how often the boys eat, what they eat, nap schedules, all that kind of stuff over on my Instagram. And so I thought I would just film a whole daily routine for you guys so you can see how often they eat, what they eat, nap schedule, all that kind of stuff. And so today's video is in the format of the morning routine and night routine videos I have on my channel, which are voiceover. Today's video is going to be a voiceover. And because I already have a morning routine and a night routine for the boys up on my channel and not much has really changed since those, I didn't really go into detail a whole lot about their morning routine and night routine. Of course, if you guys want updated morning routine and night routine videos, I think the morning routine is from when the boys were like 6 months old and the night routine from when they were like 4 months old. So I can definitely film updated morning and night routines. If you guys want those, just let me know in the comments down below. But today's video is just the boys' daily routine. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you are a mom of an 8-month-old or soon to be 8-month-old, I hope this video can kind of give you some inspiration on your daily routine. If you are struggling with the routine, I hope my video can help you guys out. So I hope you guys enjoy, and now that I kind of explained what you're going to watch, let's get into the video. The boys' mornings typically begin anywhere between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. On this morning in particular, they did wake up around 6:30, and I will usually go in their room about 15 minutes after I see that they've woken up to get their morning started. After I go in their room and turn their light on, I will unzip their sleep sacks, give them their blankies, and sometimes their binky, and I will head downstairs to make their bottle. They take an 8-ounce bottle of Nutramigen in the morning. After the bottles are made, I head back into the boys' room to change each of their diapers before heading into our room to give them their bottles. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes for the boys to drink their entire bottle, and after that they are super happy and content, and it is time to play for a little bit. We do like to lay around with the boys in our bed and play with them in our bed before we take them downstairs for the day. One of the things the boys love to play with, oddly enough, is an empty, crushed up water bottle. They think it is the funnest thing in the world to play with. About an hour after they have their bottle, so usually around 8 a.m., we will head downstairs and the boys will play in their playpen for a little bit before I get breakfast going. We have introduced finger foods to the boys, and so for breakfast this morning they had banana and cinnamon pancakes made out of 1 banana, 1 egg, a little bit of baby cereal, and of course some cinnamon, and on the side they had some peanut butter baby food and a few blueberries. After about 30 minutes of eating and playing with breakfast, I will begin the cleaning up process while the boys head into the living room to sit in their little seats and get a little bit of TV time before their first nap of the day. The boys will go down for their first nap of the day anywhere between 2 hours and 45 minutes up until 3 hours and 15 minutes after the time that they've woken up, and this nap lasts anywhere between 1 hour to 1.5 hours. After the boys wake up from their first nap of the day is when I will go ahead and dress the boys for the day. On this day, they wore matching sweatpants from Joa Love. Ben's green army print t-shirt is also from Joa Love, and Jack's Metallica t-shirt is from Rowdy Sprouts. At this point, the time is now around 11 a.m. and the boys will have their second bottle of the day, which is a 6-ounce bottle. After drinking their bottle and giving me a good burp, I lay the boys down in their playpen, and they will lay in this playpen and play for about an hour to an hour and a half now. The boys are pretty good at playing independently as well as interacting with one another to keep themselves occupied. Once it hits around 12:15, I will go ahead and begin to prepare the boys' lunch, which they will sit down and eat around 12:30. For lunch this day, the boys enjoyed some avocado. They also had some cucumber and hummus and a few apple and pumpkin melts. Around 3 hours after they've woken up from their first nap, they will go down for their second nap, and so on this day it was around 1:45, and that nap will typically last around 1 hour. After they wake up from their nap, they then go ahead and enjoy another 6-ounce bottle, so this is usually around 3 p.m. During the time between the boys' third bottle and dinner time, I will go ahead and meal prep dinner for that night, breakfast for the next morning, and lunch for the next day. And during this time, I will go ahead and cook dinner for myself and Harris, all the while the boys are playing in their playpen. Harris is usually in the living room watching them since he does get home from work around 4 o'clock.
Jackie boy. Yeah.
Around 6 p.m. I will go ahead and plate the boys' dinner. On this night they had steamed carrots and broccoli, a few pieces of pasta, and some prune baby food. I don't like to overwhelm the boys with food, and so I only put a little bit on their plate, and if they want more I will give them more. And once their dinner is plated, it is then time to undress them to eat. Between 6 p.m. and around 6:20, the boys will sit down and eat their dinner. And while they're eating dinner, Harris will go ahead and run the bath for that night, as well as prepare the boys' bottles. After dinner, it is straight up to the nursery to begin the boys' nighttime routine, which of course consists of a bath to clean up all the messiness that they made during the day. After the first baby is done with his bath, I will go ahead and get him in his diaper, lotioned up and in his pajamas, while Harris is bathing the second boy, and then once he is done, I will go ahead and do the same. It is then around 6:30 that the boys sit down to drink their last bottle of the day, which is an 8-ounce bottle, and then it is straight off to bed. The boys are in bed by 7 p.m. the latest and asleep by 7:15. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the boys' daily routine now that they are 8 months old, and if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and head on down there and subscribe.